Hello. Can you hear me? Oh my goodness. I haven't played in a minute. No, I've been playing, just haven't been playing. Know what I mean? I was like, where is my bull? It was not coming up. And I got 3 bulls all at once. It's like 3,100 plus the 600. So it's like what? Give or take, round down, 3,600 damage. Um, in 1 round, unbuffed. So, and then you hit him with the immolate. Although, if they like shield and then they take the immolate and they still have enough health, and then they hit with like a grim, maybe they can still win. But who knows, right? Who knows? 1 second. Agusi. Moi moi. I got a soya bowl and some jollof rice. What they charge? It was for $40, but they charged me 75. That's insane. Wait, why was it so expensive? I got some African or Nigerian food today. I think I want more empowers here. Agusi. It was pretty good. I would say 8 out of 10, honestly. So I got two dishes from two different restaurants. I'll post them on my shorts. But it was one of them. It was they were sitting out. It was already sitting out there for a while, like the food. So it wasn't like super fresh. They were just like under a heat lamp, and I just bought 3 plates. One was like a spaghetti one. That was like trash. It was terrible. That was like a 5 out of 10. Then they had the jollof rice with them super dry chicken. The chicken was just regular, nothing, and then the rice was still good. Even though it was like sitting there for a while, the rice was still pretty good. Probably 7 out of 10 for that dish. Then I think there was some coconut rice. That was alright. I didn't really like it. Then I went to this other one because I knew it wasn't super fresh, so I had to try another restaurant that was like 10 minutes away. And that one they cooked it fresh for me, the rice and some soya. Soya is like a beef. Hold on. Ooh, he's a myth. Hmm. Soya is like this. It's like beef sliced up or whole, but super savory. Like I don't know. It's like so much flavor in it. I hit night with my fire again, like just playing for fun. Fire has to be the funnest school right now. It's just so feels so good to play. Dang it. Not bad. Hmm. Dang it! I don't have any clear shield. I mean blades. I don't have anything. Where is it? That's 4 buffs right there. I have... I'm like, I should die here if he hits. Don't know. Oh wow, I don't die. Cool. What? Why? It's on the second hit. Wait, why did it tie? If I was on the second, it was barely on the second proc. I don't understand lash mechanics. Wait, why did it? Was it because I killed him? That's so weird. Why did it kill me? I thought it's supposed to be the next round. Wait, I don't understand. Why did it? Gosh, that's so annoying. I don't understand why it killed me. I don't even know what he means. What's the counter matchup? There's no such thing as counter matchups. Just harder matches. Like I don't understand why it did lash there, but then whenever I use like s'mores and kill on second round, it doesn't do lash damage. So I don't really understand the lash when it's supposed to work and when it's not. So like if you hit them then you die, will it like let's say they you hit them and then they hit you? Um does it lash? No, I mean like um no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how do I know when I'm gonna take lash or not is what I'm trying to figure it out. Cause sometimes I don't take lash. Cause sometimes I take lash and then sometimes I don't. So I don't understand when it's supposed to like um proc is what I'm talking about. No, I'm just talking about like sometimes lash hits on the first round of the dot of my hit, and then sometimes it hits on the second round. So that's what I'm confused about. I need a bubble change here. Fast. No, Dang it, I was muted. I was hoping she would do something else there because I couldn't really do much. If she bubbles, okay, that's not terrible. Then she can just kill. I wonder how much that does. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Just enough damage. I think I messed up when used. I didn't have a brimstone, and I just kept like wasting my time. It was, I mean, not too bad. Could have. I think I could have won. I forgot what play I messed up on. When it was like when I was stacked, and then I didn't have any brimstones. I know where I lost. I didn't do enough damage. It was when I used the Starfall instead of a brimstone. Because I think you kind of want to feint the you want to bluff the raging bull enough so that they waste pips trying to take off the trap, and then it gives you enough time. Like if they use the 0 pip trap, right? It can buy you enough time to get enough pips to then use like a blade, and then if they do something, then you can hit or whatever. But if they have to use 0 pips, like a 1 turn move to take off a trap, then it's good for you. Obviously, if they use like a trap takeaway plus a hit, that's also good. I don't know, but you just want to bait them, and usually you win if you get your cards. If you get like 2 brimstones at the beginning of the game, and you can hit them without their brace, that's pretty much GG. Or you can have a high chance of winning, because you need to get them at least 6,000 HP, where then you can kill them with s'mores without going under like a 4,000 HP yourself. Because you want to survive their Grim, which can be at least 3,500 to 4,000. So if you're above 4,000 and you can get, and then you hit them with s'mores, it's good. Obviously, you need to hit them unbladed. I think bubble's important there, just to negate if they have a weakness on. This is a 25, yeah, and the weakness is 30, so you can still get a 2k damage off. Like if you have weakness on, but you have bubble, you can still get a 2,000 tick. So that's like 4k, and then plus your ABBA is like another 12. So it's like 6,000 damage maybe. And plus like the dots, it's like 6,500. So you want to get your death opponent down to 6,500 while you still have at least above 4k damage. And hitting with a minus 5% at least, you know. But if they, again, if they like brace, that's like without brace. If they brace, then you're gonna do well under 1,500 damage per dot. So you have to, maybe you might have to hold a attenuate. So like if they brace, hopefully they don't have another brace, and then you attenuate, and then you can probably ABBA next. But definitely hard. So in that case, you would have to get them down to at least 4,500. Because if you get like a very braced ABBA off with like 0 buff, it's only going to be like 1,300 damage per tick. I mean, per activate. So it's going to be like what? Almost maybe 3,000 damage, maybe 4,000 with the ABBA hit. I don't know. It's weird. You got to know your damage really well as a fire. Which I don't. This is like my first season ever playing as a fire. I've only ever played as ice and myth and life and low level fire. Well, I played as everything, just not max level. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I like Raging Bull sometimes, because it gives you a ton of initial hit damage. Like a ton of like initial damage. I don't know how to say it. And it's only 6 pips. So like you hit him with the brim, and then you raging. Hopefully they don't take off the trap, and then you can follow up with another 6 pip damage hit or whatever. I wish I had a blade here. I think I'll go raging here because it's more pips. He has a double hit here if he wants it. What is that? This is 65. Maybe I can weakness here. I need a. Ooh, what does this do? I don't even remember what this does. It's quadruple buffed. Sheesh. Get me out of this trash. good game. That's a funny little wand. I feel like I need more blades. They're just not popping up. Trying to hit Capitan with the fire. I'm peaked at 709. I need another 100, I think, for Captain. It's hard, though. Honestly, wish I had another steel pip. Like, more steel pips in my hand. I think you definitely need the maximum amount of steel pips. It's just a great card. How do you spell empower? Wait, what? Am I not spelling it right? Yeah. I guess there's none. Oh, no, never mind. Storm? Yeah. Stormweaver? Definitely hate this matchup. Like, it's very newbie. Where is my cards? Come on, man. Where is my cards? Okay, there it is. I don't have 25 defense aura. Thank you for. Wait. It's not paying attention. Jasmine Simone Jackson. He doesn't kill me if he hits a pool. I don't know if I kill him either. Okay, he's going to. Why is that? Is this enough? Hit him with the Harvest Lord. Let's see it. Harvest Lord's gots to eat. He's gotta eat, man. The Harvest. I don't even know what it's called. Is it the Harvest Lord? It's for the plushie. I got the win with the plushie. So that deserves like. I need to buy the plushie now, right? I would have won with that hit. He just fled. An honorable mention of the we got a victory versus a knight with a what is it called? Harvest Lord, baby. 250 damage. That's for all the plushie guys out there who got the plushie. If y'all don't know, it's in the King's Isle store. Oh, I gotta sneeze. There's no empowers? I was like about to say. I mean, I have a ton of them on my other wizards, but probably redundant to buy it, or not a good idea. Yeah, I think I recommend most people, if you're gonna play wizard, use fire. Fire can damage on PvE, play really good hits on PvE. They can play raid, main raids, ton of damage, enough survivability. You can play a little bit, not high resist, but enough to survive. You can use shadow pips. You can use regular hits. You have a good 6 pip. You have a good 7 pip. You have a good 4 pip. Good 5 pip AoE. PvE. You have even heals in PvE. Not as much used, but you have heals. You have a decent minion if you're soloing. Um, your pets are really nice. Mounts really good. Mounts that boost stats. I don't know, just super versatile. And then as far as PvE, PvP, it doesn't matter what type of gear you have. This is my gear. It's all free to play gear. No raid gear. Well, not free to play, but non-raid gear, and I'm still clapping people like marshals and like literally warlords, right? That win with the guy against the myth, definitely a win for me. And I have beat Alexis Moon before. She's also a warlord, and I'm not even good. Like, I'm not a good fire. I'm just playing for fun. Even I mean, I say I'm playing for fun, but obviously, if your gear isn't perfect, then you're not really like, what are you doing, right? If you're trying to chase the rank, but your gear's not perfect, then you're just really not all there. Obviously, you do need this pet, but I don't even think you do need it. But if you want like the most maximum damage, it is good. But these are my stats: 211 damage, 62 resist, 71 pierce. So max pierce, and essentially the highest damage you can kind of get without like going under 60 resist. Um, the only bad thing is my shadow pip rating. But as I kind of realized, unless you're playing against fire or storm, your shadow pip rating doesn't really matter in a sense, because you're not gonna use a shadow spell at the beginning of the game when you're fighting against like death and stuff. Well, maybe myth, but not against death, fire, life balance. You're not gonna use like a shadow, but you have to whittle them down and then shadow. So you essentially, like, you're not like just a pushover if you play as fire. Like, it doesn't matter how weak of a fire you are, you have potential to kill, and that's dangerous, especially when you're playing in ranking. Because one of the most important things if you're trying to climb is you want to be consistent in beating the lower level players. That's how it is in every sport that has a long term like season. You want to be consistent in beating the teams that are worse than you. So if you're a fire, you kind of want to beat every school that is a lower rank than you, essentially, right? Obviously, if you're playing against like a really bad matchup in death and like life or whatever, something like that, whatever you struggle with, again, it's still going to be difficult, but you still have to beat the people who are lower than you. And so if you can consistently beat the weaker players and kind of tie with the people that are better than you, that's also good. Even if you're worse, like let's say you're like a 40%, 25% loss rate versus bet people that are better than you, then it's still good because you don't lose as many points as losing to someone who's your level or lower. So it kind of evens out in a sense. So you just want to be consistently beating people who are your rank. Obviously, as you rank higher, you have to play stronger players. And hopefully you can beat them. But and by tie, I mean 50-50. Like, if you can go 50-50 with like people who are your rank, that's perfect. And then everyone who's better than you or lower than you, you kind of want to beat them. Is this guy life or is he fire? See, like, this matchup's going to be rough. Just whoever gets this nuts. Is he life, right? No. Is he fire? Wow, I got triple king art. I have the disarm here, luckily. Minus 15. I doubt he's going to. See, this match right here, it's 50-50. He is a ice. I wish I would have bladed there, but I don't have a blade. Looks like he has Skolamar boots and then high octane. So he's definitely maxing on his uh this is bad for me right here actually. I don't have any storm. So he's gonna have to do something with that. Ooh, I don't have anything right now. Do I want to do this? Do I want to discard this? Is what I'm like. I need a weakness. It's very important, but I don't think I have one right here. Oh, that's wild. That's so wild. Oh, why did I get rid of that? He has the Shaddy here. He can probably go for the hit. If it blades, I think that's probably gonna be good for me. I can probably weakness here. He's gonna hit. Dang it, and I got rid of my like I can kill if I had my cards. I just don't have them. I don't have my cards here. So what do I do? You know what I mean? Do I hit? I mean, it's a double buff. I have to hit. Only 816. Then now I have to play defensive here. Okay, I have the Stormzilla. I can kill here. If he ragings, I can still block him. He'll probably get like 4,000 here, 5,000. Alright. He is minus. I can kill here. If I don't get the buff, though, I die. I mean, if I don't get my pip from fire pip. I didn't get my conversion either. That's crazy. And I have 96% pip conversion there, by the way. Just to let you know, I have 96 pip conversion. 96% pip conversion, guys. 96. That's why it's always safer, maybe, to send at 8 pips. I don't know. He has to. Stormzilla. Okay, yeah. I think that's better, honestly. But I still get a double hit, though. It's gonna be 50. I wonder. And then he can, Raging Bull off of it. And it'll be a triple buff to 65. If I don't care if I die, obviously. I think it's a lot of damage, though, right? It has to be a lot. But yeah. I think he took too much time just, like, chilling. He had a lot of pips, too. He had, like, 8 pips still. Usually, if you lose with a ton of pips, that's probably why. 'Cause you just weren't hitting enough. If you're fire, obviously. But you could have done a lot more moves. That instead of doing, you use 0 pip moves. But it's like, if they put you, like, in a circle where you're just constantly having to do 0 pip moves as a fire, it's not good. You kind of always want to be, like, very scarce on pips, constantly doing damage. Also, one important thing that's really awesome playing as fire is you get, like, a ton of blue tickets. So that's also another benefit. So definitely, if you're like trying to get into the PvP or anything, just in general, fire is probably the best school. It just does everything. Not the best PvE, but a really great PvE and really great PvP. And then, like, blue tickets, you can get, like, a ton of blue tickets, stuff like that. I mean, I think this is fine, right? It's not like I don't see anything that I can improve on. Obviously, there's stuff I can improve on. I just don't have the cards like this. Definitely want 3 or 2, at least 2. But maxing them out would be very nice right there. We are a knight, though. 29 or 1729. And we practically beat that Marshall who's, like, almost a warlord. It was a myth, though, so I mean, they say it's a counter or whatever. I don't even know. Like, if it's a counter, tell me how, so I can counter them. I'm not good enough to know the counters. I just hit and then send s'mores or whatever. I feel like with those, it's just 50-50. It's like, if you get your cards right, then you just win. It doesn't matter what rank I'm going into as a fire. If I'm playing a myth, death, or fire mirror, I'm not saying, oh, this is my match because I counter that. I counter the myth. I'm not saying that. It's like, it's not going to be an easy game. I mean, even if you are a counter, myth can just kill you. So you can't just, like, go in and say, oh, well, I counter this person, therefore I have a 90% chance of winning. I don't think there's, like, such a huge percentage, if you, like, get the statistics down, that you can say, like, oh, fire always wins on this matchup because blah blah blah. There's like a 70% win chance. It's like, no, If I just don't see it where like playing against a myth is so big of a percentage win that it's considered a counter. I feel like it's just not. It's more of like, yeah, it's probably like 45, 50, or like very small percentage, maybe like a 55, 45, something like that, or even smaller, you know? And it like probably narrows down extremely um even more lower if you are uh oh, this guy's blading. He's insane. I respect it though. Like I really respect that. I'm a beast right now. Yeah. I just when you're playing fire, there's no worries, guys. Like play fire PvE, there's just no worries. You might not go like very high and win like a like warlord, but you're like dangerous. It doesn't matter how bad you are, you're gonna be dangerous if you just know how to use s'mores at the right time. Obviously, easier said than done. It's like I don't even know. I just know you just have to know the damage. If you're on weakness, if you're buff, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I hate playing against ice as well because they're so good. But then when I play, they're absolute trash. Go just single elemental blade hit me. Like no worries at all in the world. Just straight up clapped me. And I haven't even got one blade off. Oh, are you serious? Where is my cards, man? I'm rolling my eyes right now. Like it's like crazy bad. Oh, did I mess up? I think I have too many pips. I do have too many pips. Oops. What am I doing? I'm like insane, right? Right when I was saying you gotta beat the people who are weaker than you, I'm over here choking super hard. I wonder, like, can I kill him here is the question. It's like at least 4,000, right? 5,000, baby. That's what I want to say. Double buffed. Ow. Not too sure. I never played level 60. Oh, wait, I messed up. I don't have enough pips. Oops. Is he gonna... If he pushes here, I think I can win. If he heals, I think I lose. I guess I can attenuate, right? Alright, he's pushing. I am knight. 1730 kilo. Oh, it's a 25. It's gonna be close, but not close enough. I think ice and fire are the best at level 60, right? And but I don't know. I haven't really. I don't know much about 60. W. And I messed up on the empower. It's alright. Like I had too many pips, so like I wasted a power pip kind of. Wow, I'm out of blades. Yeah, I think any rank, any like any whatchamacallit. Where is I don't have a somewhere close to the I am 38 1738. I don't like having overhead names because it just like I think it incentivizes players to just speak more to me, and I don't like to talk, especially if they're like super trolls. I don't really talk anymore. The trolling days are behind me. I think it's just a lot of like younger kids still play this, so they need to express their mind when they're angry. Which is fine. Like when I was smaller. Wait, what am I doing? Where's the blades? Whenever I play like a really like long game, I had to like tell them like, "What are you doing? You're bad." I think now I don't really care. I mean, it's annoying, right? I don't want to play against a life who's just constantly healing, but it happens. Dang it! Are you serious? I don't have no more blades. Am I really gonna have to go to the Arcanum? They're like 1,000 at the Arcanum. Yeah, I mean, I think PvP anywhere, any game you play is extremely toxic because it's just so competitive. And when you're competitive, your judgment gets like altered because you get mad. I mean, when you get mad because you lost, which is fine because you're supposed to get mad when you lose a game in a competitive like setting. And then when you're mad, you lose judgment on stuff you say, so then you start being toxic. It's just the normal response to losing in a competitive setting. But since I'm not really chasing any elo like too hardcore, I don't really care anymore. But when you're like a veteran, like me, a veteran, you can learn to control that when you're losing. Which it's still hard. That's why like in basketball you want veterans in your team to control you when you're winning, but then like let's say you're winning a game and then they call like a really bad play and then you get mad and then they're there to like calm you down. Or even if you're losing and then they call a bad play, the veterans can help you stay calm. But in this game, since it's 1v1, you just have to learn to just be quiet. And then one way of doing that is by muting and taking off bubbles. Plus, you don't want to get banned. Like, I don't like getting reported. I don't talk. so much. Oh my goodness. I need something else here. He's like double buffed. Insane. Like, I don't know how to play the counter matchup here. Like, I don't see it. I'm just not good enough to see where the counter's at. Like, please tell me. I will listen. Like, I don't see it. I just see that I'm trash. And I'm not pulling any cards that I need, so... Oh my gosh, he's quadruple buffed. Dude, where is it? I need, I need to take off his blades, but I don't have any, I'm not pulling the blade takeoff thing. And disarm? Oh my gosh, I got one. Is that enough? Just kill me, man. Just kill me. I think he can kill me, right? That was bad of me. I think I discarded too early, and then I just wasn't able to cycle through my deck fast enough. Are you serious? I don't have it. Quad buffed. Look at this 5,000 damage hit right here, baby. Let's go. 10, 12,000. Just kill me. Ah, almost killed me. Oh, what? Wrong. Oh my goodness. It was the wrong card. I thought it was the other. Uh, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, right? Like, I just couldn't. I didn't have enough to take off his blades. What? How do I have so many of those? I mean, I keep playing against myths. Like, I kind of want to put a frost giant. See, I have. Yeah, like these weren't showing up, but I don't think it mattered. Playing like absolute garbage right there. Let's go. And sometimes your game, like it was definitely the very early game I kept like discarding. I have to learn how to stop doing that. Should I take one out and then put what was I gonna put? Another one? No. I was forgetting something. I mean, I have a disarm. Like, I don't know what to put. And I guess I can just put another in power. I think it's fun just spamming. What do we drop to after that? Not too bad. Actually, it's terrible. 14 points. I'm only playing on fire because I have only it's the funnest and my Stompy Bronto is only 6 days left. I don't have a permanent one. So I have the permanent one for Chompy and Trompy. But what I need is the Stompy. How lame is that? You know how much I'm pretty sure 50 G's on 50,000 on crowns for that. Plus it's fun and it's faster, the games. Well, as fun as it can be, you know. Nice, playing against death. Let's go, let's go. Don't need these. Might need these. I can threaten bubble if I get like trapped. I think early attenuate is fine. Because oh, that's interesting. Did not expect that. Ooh, I should have switched to ice, right? Or yeah. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm trapped because I didn't mean to do that. But maybe he had another weakness in hand. I mean... Like, do I need Abba this early? I don't think that's a good play. I should have weaknessed, but... I want to utilize the double buff I had. Wow, it was only 1100 and it was double buffed. He's braced, but still, like... Horseman? Oh, bubble change. He's double buffed here. I don't have any bubbles in hand. And I don't think I'll get one anytime soon. This is going to be an interesting move. I don't even have a... Honestly, I think he should hit here. That's a weird... It's going to be a double. It's as good as he's going to get, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think he should have probably hit there, right? It just damn. Do I really want to do this? Like he's gonna hit me with the 2,000 damage. I hate that this. I wish this was over here because I usually keep my right hand. I don't touch my right card. Try not to at least. I mean, I don't know if that was good or bad. I just know that it was bad. Right? Don't need that. I think it's too late now. I need a bubble, and then I need a hit. I need something. I need to do something. Okay, I got the bubble. See how many pips I have? Like, this should have been, like, 4, and then, I don't know. Guess I'll threaten the brim. Bubble, then brim, and then blade, then hit. Hopefully that does enough to kill. That's a nice hit, too. I like that. Bubbling here. Hard game right now. But I am getting the cards that I need. I think I'm just not playing them correctly. I need to threaten the hit here. Dang it, what am I doing? It's a normal Grim. Oh, it's not a normal Grim. Wow. I thought it was a standard Grim there. That's interesting. It's not a terrible move, but still. And I still have 2 weaknesses on me. I need a snowman here. I don't have it though. Dang it, this is gonna suck. Oh, he's going for the kill here. I like it. Does he got a second Grim? He did. I can't smart it. I lose. He's minus 45 and plus 25. I think I didn't. I don't know. I think I should have went for Raging Play instead of a Bull. I mean, instead of Stars. It's too expensive. Oh, 65. I didn't realize that. It's nice though. Dead. Plus the bubble? What was his HP? That would have put him at around 5,000 even, maybe? Maybe a little less than 5,000. The double Grim, though, I mean... Again, I messed up with Starfall. So, like a late game Starfall, definitely not good into death or attenuate. But it's kind of hard still, because how do you take off their brace? What am I missing? Definitely clueless on how to beat that match, other than, um, I don't know. Don't really know how to, like, consistently beat death. It's just hard. I think I also snowman instead of saving to clear his traps. That could have been probably one of the issues as well. But I was trying to debate the. I was trying to debate him so I can like get him low on pips, but I think if I could have killed him with Abba right there. I don't know. 'Cause it was buffed, but so it would have only been like a 30, like a minus 25 weakness. No, it was like what was the tick? Like 18? I was just one round behind this whole entire game. It's I mean it's a hard it's 50-50 that one. I guess I could have used if I had Stormzilla for that play. Uh so it was 2200 on the brace is what it's saying. I don't know if that's pre or post brace hit. So let's say it's 22 minus 25% of the 22. That's a lot. Let's just say 15, right? With Abba proc, you get around 17. So that's like 2 plus 14, like 3,400. And then you get like 1,000. It's like 4,500. Let's just say I would have gave him 4,500 damage. 45 plus 18. So it'd been 64k. His last round, he had 6490. So I probably could have won if I would have Abad there next round. Maybe. Would have been lucky, though. But again, I was a snowman too short. So maybe I have to start learning just to blade into the weakness and just hit whenever I have a buff. But I don't know my damage. I'm not that good, so if I knew my damage with fires, then obviously I wouldn't have to snowman as often. But I think the snowman weakness is actually not terrible. The shield one is a little bit worse though. But this is the thing, is the snowman for the dragon's like super strong. I remember I won one game with it though. It was only one game, but I felt that power. I mean, if you get a Hephaestus out of a fire, I feel like that's a win. Dang it! I was not paying attention. What do I want to go? S'mores or raging? Not good. Are you serious, man? Why are you doing this? What are you doing? Ow. I guess I should have. I wonder if I should have Starfall there first instead. Bagusi! Ouch. Oh, what? I think it's like 4,600, right? 4653. Close. 44.95. GG's. All right, I think I should end it on that because I gotta go soon. Nice little W versus the Lurker Queen Lauren. I don't know if it's a girl or boy, but it's a girl in the game. That's like the first game I've ever seen Lauren play. Probably a reason why she doesn't play. Because I'm just that good on the arena. I'm just like a stray bullet, you know? No aim in sight, just shooting anywhere. And if you get me in arena, you might lose, you know? I'm not good, it's just like potential to kill, that's what fire has. They have the kill potential. So no, don't feel bad. I don't know. Should that be the last game? I feel like that should be the last game. I mean, we played perfect there. Just counter everything. It doesn't work versus death though, because if you do a counter, they just like punish you for countering. So you can't really use. See, the thing is, these are like very important, right? Because they buy time for you. You don't really need them, but they help you like pip up, you know. I mean, you need them obviously. Get that extra damage off. And brace is extremely important for them at like negating your brimstone damage. I think with brace on it's like 800, but without brace it's like 900 to 1,000. And it's all about whittle. You know, you want to whittle their health down before they kill you, so that you can s'mores. And then while you're trying to build your pips back up, you can like starfall. The only thing is you can't really do that versus death, because if they keep pip control and then you starfall them or attenuate their brace, then they can like punish you with the you know what I mean? And I don't have any furnace in deck. Which I think I should, but like, what would I replace it with? We already got the Harvest Lord kill. If you want to see it, just look in the beginning. I got the Harvest Lord kill, so I can take it out now, right? Okay, do I need 3 snowmans? Let's just try it like that. But then, like, if you furnace right there, then they can just hit you. They can just clap you with the I think fire definitely the funnest score. In terms of most balance, not balance, but in terms of if you want to be less stressed while playing this game, play as fire. And even my gear is not even raid gear, it's just random gear I threw together. By the way, look at my 90% pip conversion. I thought it was 97. I am 29 points off. I think max is 159. I do have the max, so if I go Bow of Gorgon, I still have a 206 damage, which is still good. Ton of accuracy. And max Shadow Pip. Which, wait, that's actually not that bad. I thought I lost my pip conversion, that's why. Only bad thing is my damage gets really low. Weakened. We even have 100% on this. That's interesting. See, this is why I don't like this wand. I think it's good, but you lose your pip conversion. And you need your pip conversion for your 5 pip spells. But if you're using s'mores. But if you're using bull, right, you don't need it. But I think if you're using bull more, you gotta use steel pip. Because with bull, you kind of want to take pip advantage, like, so you want to always be spamming your steel pips, and then like maybe an empower every now and then on the game. And I think getting 1 steel pip off in the game is already like super good, but getting 2 steel pips off, wow, that's extremely good. So I am maxed out right here. No, if I steal, but pip conversion. How do you get it? Where does it come from? With the 209 damage, 71 pierce max, 149 shatter rating. This looks pretty good, not gonna lie, as well. This helps more versus the mirror and versus storm, obviously, and myth, because you want to get your shadow pip faster than them. The only thing is, I think I play too slow to like use my shadow pips. And with Bow of Gorgon, you can actually change out the accuracy for another shad rating. Oh, that's cool. What does square give? Any other thing does it give? Just HP. Like 2500 HP. I mean, I guess you could switch out your... Oh, but you'll lose a lot of accuracy. I mean, resistance. Double square. Is there a such thing as a double circle? I kind of like these stats better, but it's the pip conversion is not there. With the bow, you lose a lot of pierce. Oh, you lose 2 pierce and like a ton of damage. I mean, so far we're like staying in the middle of the pack. I don't know how much better you can get. I'm just an average player, right? Obviously, way better fires out there. Probably better, like, know when to play their cards and stuff. Look at this, Lauren. She needs more fire here. She needs to search here, right? Get the fire pips so she can clear these. Unless she has a double. Weakness. I would snowman here just to save your pips. If she has it, obviously. It's kind of hard to like keep weakness if you're not fighting myth death. I mean, I would attenuate here or brace because he's like triple trapped. That's double buffed here. Oh, this is nice. I would brace behind this. maybe. Then s'mores. I think there's a lot more room in the main deck with the new like Path B treasure cards. Wait, Path C, right? He is triple buffed here. I want to see a what is the one that takes off 2 shields from the fire spell? Elephant's not bad either, though. Oh, and it's the heal elephant. I like it. I like it a lot. So she doesn't mess up the traps. That's the big one, right? But the only thing is he can just re-shield. And then she won't have any blades. I mean, anything to do with it until 2 rounds pass. But she gets the double 1200. Double 1200, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what happens if you spam shields versus ice. I like this, although it won't really work too much versus fire and death and storm and life and balance, because they all run emulate. But myth does not have anything to get rid of traps, so definitely works versus myth. Any other school you can't really stack traps on. Nice, I like it. This is the one I'm talking about. Setting up for a huge hit right here. Triple buffed, 45 and a 50, right? Yeah. But I kind of want to see a brace to just build up her pips into an ice pip, then use your ice elemental, just to force him to use something not other than. Oh, this is good. He's buying time for something. Like he can't deal with traps. Myth has nothing to take traps off. I would like to see a Starfall here or Attenuate. Or a self brace and then Attenuate Starfall. Nice. She wants the Colossus so bad here. I hope she got an ice pip. Ooh, failed the pip. Comes bubble change. I would not. I would still hit here. It's triple buffed, attenuated. 45 trap. 50 trap. You're not going to get a better hit than this. Just hit right now. It's going to be 3,500 damage and 56. 3,572 damage right here from the Colossus. Ah! Well, again, she doesn't have to worry. He can't take off the traps. If this was like myth, I mean, if this was like fire, death, balance, storm, life, you had to have hit there. Because they will take off your traps. Even a triple buffed Colossus right here is still going to do at least 27. 2780. Rebrace here, it's safe. Getting up her pips for another Elephant in case he shields. He doesn't want to shield because what he just got was 1400 health on him. This is nice. Makes her worry about herself, but she shouldn't care about herself. She should just hit into this. She does want to keep the double stack on. This is good for her because it does allow her to build pips, and he's already maxed out. He can't really do anything other than bubble change. Is his best option here. If he had the Medusa, Medusa takes away traps. Doesn't got it though. Nice. sorry if my mic's messed up. I'm like, I haven't streamed in a week, so it's a bit weird. A big hit coming in. I want to see it. Let's go. Colossus, 3,758 damage right here. Let's go, Lauren. Oh no, hit him with the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Hit him with the Frost Lord. Right, it's a Frost Lord. This is gonna be a good hit. 29. Oh, only 2K? That's insane. It was 2,000 even. I've never seen that. Look at the calls. It's 3,759 damage. Let's see it. Oh, 42. That was, I think it was the 50, right? Oh, it's a 35 bubble. I was thinking 25. I was off by 500. I thought it was a 25% bubble. But she can still kill her with the double. The double C. Let's call it that. Big, a huge Colossus though right there. Again, guys. Myth has nothing to deal with traps. It really sucks, but it's just facts. Dims are just the facts, little bro. This is gonna be 27 for sure. $2,450. Wow, my numbers are off. Good job, Lauren. Let's go on the ice. I think I have her added on the ice. I am, after all. Ooh, that's a cool name. I am eternally an ice player. Don't like playing ice right now. It's very hard. Alright, well, let's recap before I shut this game off. We opened our last Stompy myth. We opened our last where's the cheer? Stompy mount for 6-7 days, I mean, so we gotta play on fire. Plus fire is the funnest school right now to play in. In fact, fire has probably been the funnest school ever to play with in PvP. Just overall, every age, they've always just been good. And if they weren't the best school, they were like at least top 3, top 4, you know? Well, top 3. Always have kill potential, right? That's like one of the biggest things that's important in this game. If they can threaten you, like if they can kill you, right? Like ice can't kill you, basically. Unless you're like Storm. You know, it's probably going to go into a draw or whatever, but still. They just don't have that really huge kill potential damage. But fire for sure. Doesn't matter. And put in perspective, like, it doesn't matter what rank you are or how trash your gear is. As long as you have at least 205 damage and 70 to 71 pierce, you can kill. You can hit really hard. I mean, if you can mess with your like shadow rating and your triangle sockets, you can get your max shadow pip, or at least 130 is fine. Is what I've come to see. 130 shadow pip rating is fine. I mean, I've played with like 125. I think 120. It was still okay. You just don't get it like really fast. And with the mirrors, like fire v fire, fire v myth, fire versus storm. Those are going to be difficult matchups because you're trying to get your Shadow Pit first. Adam Titan. But I think we managed to just hit 1730. So fire, we started off at like 1700. Now we're at 1730, I think. Still pretty low. We're kind of stuck there. I don't think and I think that's kind of my ranking right now is around knight. I don't think I'm better than a knight. Like I can beat, like I beat marshals and I beat the warlords, right? And I beat the captains. But it's just I don't have that consistency, and my gear is just slightly bad than like the other players. And I think that 1%, 2% in gear change, or like that 100 to 200 HP is that important when you're playing versus really, really good players who don't make any mistakes and who get all the perfect cards, like 70% of the time. And then all their card tier list is maxed out. You kind of need that as well. We got the turret. Huge. A very early, I would say, a very early salamander barbarian. From Adam Titan. He's gonna need a shield here. He's just blading. He doesn't even care. I guess he was double buffed there, right? So he had to take the hit. But I think he was expecting the turret here. Which is absolute, like, BM, hardcore BM right there. He's still pretty healthy, though, so it's not the worst. I would brace here if I am Adam. Nice. I feel like same brace every round is gonna be okay. Unless they already have it. And if they have brace, saying weakness is the second best thing to say. And if they have braced in weakness, then saying, I don't know, attenuating or something. Unless it's versus a fire. I mean, death. Nice. I like this play. It's not like he doesn't sacrifice anything. All he's doing is getting blades, right? Plus, Myth has nothing to take off blades. Another thing Myth does not have is a blade taker offer, unless they carry ice. But I think if you're Myth fighting death, you don't really expect them to blade as much. I think in general, like you don't really expect to have for death to have like an active blade play. You know, like a you think they only can blade through Pyre Dragon, so you're not kind of like expecting them just use Gobbler there and get blades like proactively. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of like if you have a blade, you just blade yourself, right? Whereas them, they have to take off they have to take off a shield in order to get a blade. You know, with like Ghoul and Pyre Dragon. But with the Gobbler, you can obviously sacrifice your shields. I guess it's the same as Ghoul. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is actually really good. Just get that whittle damage, right? Oh, yeah.